Welcome everybody to 48 Talk episode number 99. Woo! I am your host, Rage Bolly as always. Joining me this time is DXTakamina on the right, Derek on the bottom left, and Colin on the bottom right. What's up everybody?
Hello.
Hi.
So
Tiny America. Vote for Tiny.
Go me.
Yeah, you still have 1 week left to get your votes in quickly in there.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right.
I've seen a lot of members are voting for themselves doing the showroom stream.
Yep.
No mistake from last year that like showing
No
the
vote stealing.
on the stream there.
It's
Yes,
fine to show
we're not
the
done.
fine to show the vote, but have our vote already voted then, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. They are sharing that they're going to vote while on stream. I saw Nacham doing her votes as well, and she was really nice with the pictures she had. I think she bought 6 or 8 votes for herself, so
Wow.
just to get them in there.
Hey.
So yeah, go ahead, Derek.
I was gonna say the ironic part would be if that 6 to 8 votes is like a difference in like position, because then you have to ask yourself, was it me that got those 6 to 8 votes in, or was it like, well, technically it's the last person who voted, but you don't know who that is.
Yeah, no, but hey, it's always like if I didn't vote.
Didn't do it, right?
Yeah.
So, have you guys all voted yet?
Yeah.
Not for everyone.
Not for everyone. I got 1 vote for Nozarina and 1 vote for Okaranana.
Well, very good. You convinced me with your very passionate speech last week to vote for Nozawa.
Same.
So, Tani, I hope she'll forgive me, but I think she's be cool enough to understand. I got to vote for Reina because she is our international idol representative. So, yeah, getting my votes in this week. So I'm very excited.
Ooh, last minute. DX?
You voted 2 times for Komi, 1 time for Jurina, and 1 time for Nozara Reina.
Nice.
Every vote counts, and hopefully
Yes,
that will.
out of the votes that I've already submitted, Rena was one of them.
Awesome. Hear that, Reina? We all support you.
Yeah, hopefully that will be. But this week it's been rather quiet. So
Yeah.
remember when we were like,
Awesome.
well, we have to skip 1 week to have this nice special 100 episode? Yeah, wouldn't be a problem. It was this week.
True.
Oh well.
We do have some stuff to talk about.
All right.
Yeah.
The first thing that's the biggest news I would say out of it is they've gone another step forward in the international department. They've announced AKB or AKS announced they will broadcast the SoSenKyo part live on YouTube, except for Thailand, Japan, and China because YouTube there is banned. So interesting that the main participants, except for China of course, but it's a whole another story, are not available on YouTube, but the rest of the world can watch. So pretty good. Well, still.
Keyword VPN. Keyword.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what do you guys think with this new step they've taken to live stream the SoSenKyo part?
Go.
Yeah. It's really convenient now. No more stream hopping, but yeah, it's really convenient now. And it's definitely a step forward. I just hope more events like this, like for example the Junkan Daikai, will be streamed on YouTube as well. I'm not asking for the concerts to be streamed, but the events such as the SoSenKyo and Junkan Daikai, stream those on YouTube, I would say.
No, it's interesting because what if the Junkin is a World Junkin this year? Like what if they make it World Junkin this time?
I mean, last year was terrible.
Yes, horrible.
And that was in part because there were so many groups that year. I mean, we had Stu also joining in, and that not because of Stu, but because there were so many girls participating. They had a pre-Junkin-ish where they decided who would appear on the actual Junkin.
They've done that a while though.
And they shortened it. It wasn't good.
Well, the thing is with what you said with the pre-Junkin, that only counts for the sister groups. All AKB members are allowed to participate whatsoever.
True.
But this year they decided you can make a unit, so it would be less crowded.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that.
I wasn't a fan either. It was silly. It was just
we only care about the cosplay.
Well, the problem was they took out the cosplay.
Yes.
Like every girl had, that was like the biggest part of, like, that was one of the major components of the Junkin was like how much fun. Like remember when Nishino Miki came out and she went to the ball and she popped up?
Yeah.
Like, Who can forget that? You know.
Well, they removed that. They removed the giant statues with the rock paper scissors. They
Yeah,
removed
like-
the lady, the announcing lady who does
Yeah.
the English version.
Oh,
Mhm.
Why watch Junkin now? Even though it was already
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Hopefully that they redeem themselves.
So
I mean,
Kind of hope so.
are we?
remember, for SoSenKyo, fans could vote for which venue, and they said we need a roof. That showed that they're somewhat smarter. That they were like, well, we need a roof this time. That they learned from last year. So I hope that they do that again.
Well, they're gonna be
Yeah.
packed this year with. Well, they were in the Nagoya area. Was it?
Yeah.
Was it Nagoya Dome? Last
Yeah.
year.
Nagoya
they're,
Dome.
they're now in Nagoya Dome again, in the same area where the Junkin was. So hopefully the set will be better than that.
Mm.
I think it will be
Well,
packed.
it's-
I will be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that they're taking precautions because I mean, it's like it's been raining all day here, and we're only 1 week away, guys. I mean, it's
Yeah.
wait, can we just stop for a moment and say that again? We're 1 week away.
Yeah.
That's
1 week.
insane.
It's
That's
getting there,
insane.
man.
We waited all. It's like waiting for Christmas or something. But it's
Yeah.
like as far as like this goes, it's interesting that what's happening with the Sousenkyo this year is just such an incredible movement towards listening to fans, which I was worried that they weren't going to do, but we've seen it now a bunch, and
Mhm.
maybe that's the way back for them, because if you think about what AKB was when it very first started, it was Aki going to a cafe, overhearing a bunch of wotas talking about what they wanted in AKB,
Yeah.
and then he implemented those wishes, and it's like now in a collective managerial sense, they're checking out YouTube channels like ours and probably listening collectively and saying, wow, how did we lose touch with all this? And I can only hope that's the case, or they
Hey,
put their focus.
we know
figure it
there's
out.
one of them listening to the show because every time we have an idea, that gets taken and they get credit. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, somebody's listening.
yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, other than that, I'm very excited for the Sousenkyo. The thing was, are we going to watch it live? Personally, no, because we are just completely busy and stoked with the Animecon that's happening as well. We'll probably, during the Sousenkyo final votes, we'll be watching NEcronomidol live at Animecon, going nuts at
Yes.
that. There's so many panels going away. So, again, the viewing party will be on Saturday. And I did say around 8 o'clock-ish, but it's
Right
still
after
needed. What?
right after I'm done with my panel, right?
Yeah, your panel is what, at 6 or?
No idea.
I forgot.
Still,
I've been working on it really hard though, man. The past 2 days I've been like non-stop, just it's so comprehensive, and I'm afraid it's gonna be like a lecture course, except I'm trying to make it more fun, Oh my god, I'm so sorry. So somebody better have a computer there because it's gonna be I gotta input a lot of stuff.
so I haven't done anything yet for Animecon. Like,
Oh, you're horrible.
I
You're horrible.
I am such a bad person. Well, the thing is, we don't need to. Our panel side is like we're just gonna talk for an hour, and we always do that.
Yeah.
So, plus the material we're gonna talk about on Sunday is packed.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh god.
my review
Dissect
copy.
and analyze
Yeah.
everything. We're gonna really get into it.
Yeah.
Oh.
The thing is, I'm still wondering where we're gonna watch it, since currently I'm thinking a hotel room with somewhere, but I don't know how big the TVs are there, so we can hook up with a laptop and see if it's with a screen. Otherwise, watching like 10 or 8 people, like watching on this little
Tiny
screen of a
screen,
laptop,
yeah.
it's like, oh, can hear it, can see it, so
Yeah.
No.
we'll find a
Well,
way.
I don't. We'll figure it out. I don't think it'll be that bad. I mean, if somebody can bring like speakers, that's really where it gets bad with 10 people in a hotel room. Everyone's talking. You have nice big speakers. I mean, the screen if you get a 15-inch laptop, it's a 15-inch. That's not so bad. We just put it up on a counter. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
Yeah.
worried about it. So like, I think the important thing is that we're all together and we're all watching it and finally doing this together for the first time ever. And it feels like this has been a long time coming,
Yeah.
And our watching party is going to be awesome. Somebody's going to have to videotape it though the whole time. So
Oh,
That's-
I'll be videotaping in between moments, just to see our reactions. A little take on Bakahatsu guys who do it
yeah.
every
That's
year.
what I'm saying. We should
Yeah.
do that. We should, because
We
look,
must.
I mean, like all love and praise to my boys there. We love you. We're not trying to like copy, but we are going to copy you, and I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
And
Everyone does it.
Because great artists steal. Once said Steve Jobs quoting somebody.
True.
So I would say, we're gonna blatantly steal your guys' like Sousenkyo watching idea, but we're doing it out of love for you. So yay for
What are you
us.
gonna do about it?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Come
They're
to
big
Europe.
boys.
Yeah, let's
No,
fight it out. No,
Let's not fight it out.
That will be
We're-
funny. They order tickets right now, and they'll be like, "Yeah, come in, have a beer," and then everything will be forgiven. No,
Yep.
we'll see what time it is. Just remember that room you were in last year, Derek? We had that big beamer as well. So if I could hook it up on that thing, but the thing is, I'm not sure Animecon would appreciate that. So it's more like I'm still working stuff out, but I don't
Work
care.
that out.
I don't care if we're gonna watch it on our phones. It's somewhere we're gonna have a viewing party and we're gonna react to and just have fun and drink some
Yes.
beer, or if you're not drinking alcohol, just be there and have fun as well. I don't know.
I'm gonna try to see if I can get the Ricky and the Necroma girls to watch with us. How funny would that be?
Oh, wow.
I don't know if we like AKB, but it would be hysterical if we're all sitting there like watching it with real idols. Like I doubt they'll do it though, so I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah.
But it'd be funny if they did.
Who knows?
Funny.
Hey, maybe we can bribe them a little bit. Dutch alcohol is pretty good.
They're idols. They're
They're
innocent
idols,
and
yeah.
pure. They don't do anything. Come
No, but Ricky does.
on.
Hey.
Ricky's an innocent idol too.
Mill.
He's pure.
He's
He
Johnny.
doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Speaking, Speaking of the Sousenkyo, though.
Oh wait. Before you go further, because I wanted to have a nice segue of being pure and idly like.
Oh
There
boy.
was
Oh
some
boy.
news that it's like someone wasn't pure. Although,
I know.
no, I don't really like to talk about these things. But again, I saw this
Yeah.
picture, and it was like nothing. It's like this stupid fan took a picture of Furata now on the subway and was immediately like, "Oh, scandal! Went to Disney with someone. Oh, is that a male?" It's like, first off, you're disgusting that you're taking a picture secretly. Why not
Yeah.
just say hi or do it normally? Second, those are feminine hands, so I don't think that's a dude. And third, it wasn't a dude. It's just having a
Girl.
normal play date going to Disneyland. So just let
Yeah.
her have fun. The funny thing is,
Female friend.
the funny thing is that Furata now actually went on Twitter and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
"It's a
Very
woman."
good.
This is a woman, dude.
It's a friend from the theater, I think.
Yeah. No, from a stage play or something.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
a
that
female
was
friend.
a man.
It's just a female friend, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to tie me, let's just be real honest here. Enough is enough with the stuff, man. Like, let these girls be girls. Like, what they do in their private lives, their business. Yes, we all mentioned our views and opinions about the Love Band, and there is some truth and goodness to it. But there's also, like in this case, like you said, Rob, it's disgusting. Like come on, dude. Like, give this girl her like she's famous. Although. Being that she's famous, she should be aware that she's on a public transportation system, and probably a lot of people may know her. You gotta be a little more sensible to not create situations like that. So, I'm not saying it's her fault. I'm just saying, like,
Be more careful.
I'm just saying, if you're out to know, I don't know how much this girl makes on an income, but you can't think she can't maybe arrange some other type of transportation. Just say.
Well, if I have
Not
to
that
believe
far
what Shiraishi Mai earns currently for a living, the last two episodes of Nogizaka Under Construction, she bought a very expensive washing machine and what did she buy? Expensive rice cooker. So this girl is
Yeah.
making money. It's if Furata announce any of her success, being in Senbatsu a lot of times, high stakes, I think she would have a nice payment.
Yeah.
Even Nishinomiki had a very nice apartment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bad.
poor Mickey. But
Poor
you know, Mickey though, when I saw her at Iwa, like I was there, I think her second night, and like when she started working there, like she was awesome. She was having a great time. I think she's just probably getting burned out at real life. But my question is, why doesn't she just come back? Like, it's not like any of us would be like, oh, you can't come back. Joe Erico did it. I don't
Yeah,
care that if
other
she was
girls did.
involved in anything. Like, scandal, no scandal. Come back. Like, she was one of the funniest girls in AKB.
True.
She was hysterical. Oh, she is hysterical. And like, I think she would be even larger than she was before, because she would come back, I think, to a very welcome and loving AKB. So instead of complaining about how real life sucks, yes, believe me, we all know. Like, you got the looks, you got the talent, you're beloved. Like, just come back. Like, have
Mhm.
fun, you know, for another year or two. And then also, too, doesn't it strike you a little odd that a girl, like, as beautiful and as funny as Nisho Miki, she can't find some dude to just, like, take care of her? I'm just saying, like, in my head, maybe it's not that easy. Maybe it is that easy, and it's really not for girls, because you never know what the guy's intentions are, I guess. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you're on top of the world and you're an idol, is it really that hard to find somebody to, like, support you?
She
Like, that's what
she
you
still
want?
has, I think, some stage plays or TV appearances.
Yeah, TV appearances. Yeah.
So she's
Yeah,
still
like, I
busy
mean,
on that. But maybe she's like, no, I'm not ready for a guy, or I don't know.
That's true. Okay, sure. And I'm not saying girls should be fully supported by guys. I think girls should be independent. But I'm also saying girls should do whatever they want. So if she's, like, concerned, like, real life is pressuring and she wants an ability to not have to work to make money, I mean, maybe try to find a guy that appreciates you for who you are, you know, and also, you know, what you are and stuff. I'm just saying there's probably a long line of guys that would be more than happy to be in her life and treat her really well. But like you said, maybe she's not ready for it. I'm just saying, come back to AKB and forget all that.
She is like 19, which is you know.
That's
She
right.
could always
She's
for
so
a
young.
17 generation, maybe she'll audition. We
Not
don't
not even adults currently.
Nope.
God, that's right. She's not even old. Jarina's older than her. That's
Yep.
crazy to think about.
Oh, that's a dog. Sorry.
No, no.
Yeah, the dogs even agree on this one.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Maybe
mean,
at the talk of Judy now, you were like the dog's like what Judy now?
no, I was actually gonna say that makes more sense for Nishino because whenever she's around, weird things happen. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm serious. Like she brings like weird events. So you know, I love Nishino. If you're watching, come back. Just come back. We love you. I don't care what you did.
That
No
would be
one cares.
interesting.
Come back.
Nishino's English
fun.
is very, 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 very bad, and she would be like watching us.
But I'm just saying, like she might have a friend, or you know, you never know.
Okay.
I can only hope. So,
But yeah, DX, you had something about Sousenkyo.
yes. I wonder because a certain event happened yesterday, I think. Yeah, it was a big Jirina supporter who actually won, and I'm wondering, is this going to influence further towards her chances of winning the Sousenkyo?
Yeah, maybe she will join the Golden Elite.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I've been thinking about it actually. So yeah.
No,
I hope so.
I think that now the votes will be coming in and the final stretch will there. Do you think we'll still see a difference with our predictions we made, or is it still anyone's game? Do you think it's more
in
clear?
The lower 8 from the top 16. I think we will see some changes there, but not necessarily the top 5.
No, so maybe another order, but
Yeah, maybe another order.
the names won't change, but the order might change though.
The order might change.
Yeah, the order. Well, here's the thing. I think up to the Senbatsu especially, all the votes are so close in number. It's going to be a big jumble of the girls we're seeing. But I'm also willing to bet we're going to see a bunch of girls that didn't even get called. Like Michan's definitely going to get on there. Like I can't picture Michan not getting on there. That would be just the weirdest thing ever.
From 21, I will be surprised if she doesn't make Senbatsu.
Yeah, there's that. So that's what I'm saying. Like I think Senbatsu is where it's gonna get real crazy, but I think the top 5 is where, honestly, like as much as we think it's solidified, I think it's anyone's game. And also, here's the thing: if we don't hear music or Chaprang's name called within like the first, you know, what we're getting down to like the top 8, top 7, everybody better be scared because Thailand might just come through and pull out the stunner of all stunners. I'm just saying, Chaprang might get it, and if that would be crazy, nuts, because this is the first world Senbatsu. How crazy it would be if a world Senbatsu member made it, you know? And this is the whole plan all along. I'm just saying, if we better be careful. Bangkok, you can't count them out. Thailand is doing it.
Yeah,
anything's possible at this point.
We'll see. Would be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, no.
I can't wait. It's so nuts.
If it's like with like not last year. Oh.
What? Colin?
Colin?
Colin must have froze.
Colin? No, he's not frozen, but he's muted, I think, now.
Yeah.
Yep, he's muted. Colin's disappeared.
Now I'm back.
Oh, there he is.
A little bit laggy. What I wanted to say, I hope it don't get interrupted this time again. forget last year's Sousenkyo. Go back to the previous years, with the whole crowd. Imagine number 10, BNK48.
Yeah.
That would be, the biggest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That would break a world record. The biggest
Oh, yeah.
gasp ever.
It's like same in the crowd when everybody just snaps their fingers or something like that when you hear that crack their knuckles.
Man.
So about the concert part though, are you guys gonna watch it?
No,
Concert part, nah.
no.
Well, the thing is,
Not before the Sousenkyo. Not before we will see.
No.
it.
for us, if we want to watch the concert live, it's 3:30 in the morning to watch it live when it starts, and that's after day 1 of Animecon, and we have to get up early for Animecon again. Sleep is
that.
important, so I don't think seeing so. But I really want to see the concert, to be honest.
Yeah, true that.
So
I think we should skip
Yeah.
and watch it.
if I happen to be awake, I will. The first thing I will do is I'll grab something and I'll be like, "Where is the concert? Just want to watch." But knowing my luck, I will wake up and the first thing is the 3-hour break. That's like just nothing at the concert area.
Nothing.
I'm gonna be jet lagged probably, so I'll probably be out. So I'll watch it with you.
That's a good thing. Yeah, and otherwise, I'm not allowed to use this on the day of the Sousenkyo turn that because
Not on Saturday.
Yeah.
oh boy, it's always like well there you know this. If you want to watch the Super Bowl but you can't live and you want to watch it the next day, it's nearly impossible, right, in America?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
Everywhere it's just impossible.
Yeah, so basically this is also with this situation, since we're in a lot of communities and a lot of phones. I cannot go to Twitter, I cannot go on Facebook.
You can't even go to YouTube.
Well, I can't go to YouTube.
either.
No, and the other
Unless
thing
you have
is,
another account.
and that's the thing is, I'm also worried about our chat group that we have, because
Yep.
a certain
yeah.
person is there live, and he'll get excited
Oh,
and he'll send
yep.
text like, oh,
Did you know? Did
We
you know?
can remove him.
well, I can remove him, but it's like,
Well,
Why
I would. I mean, let's just say it right now to everyone watching. Anybody who knows us, it's a blackout next weekend for us because we really do want to do this live together. And
Yeah.
just because of the Animecon schedule and Necroma appearing and us wanting to really support them, we're not gonna do it live. So please help us. We have to go dark, which is really scary to think about. Like
Yeah.
not being online in that sense at all. But I mean, for me, it'd be easy because I won't. I mean, I'm in another country. Wi-Fi is hard to get, so no problem for me. But plus, I'm gonna be extremely busy. Well, but Robin, you're gonna be really busy though too.
yeah,
you're
it's
gonna
like
be so busy.
just keep ourselves busy, no downtime, and I'm like,
No downtime.
well, if
Gotta check Facebook. Gotta check Facebook.
Yeah.
Ah! And then,
Yeah.
you just see me go like this, and people are like, no.
Yeah. Something like that. Oh man.
We'll keep each other busy. I mean, I'm not doing anything. I don't know what DX is doing. Flores may not do anything. So
See
that's-
Doitsu and Murderslav
Yeah.
over there, so
we'll just help each other.
Maybe what we should do for those of us that drink is every hour we should just drink, at least something, to just kind of move in that direction.
I can,
So
because then I'll be interviewing. If I do that every hour, I'll have a group and it's like, what the hell do you want? Like,
Who the f are you?
you're not Okada Nana. You know who's cute?
You're not Jurina. She was wearing a golden elite.
She is so cute. Like,
And
go
then,
away.
Where are my pants? Why I have my pants on?
Oh, it's so hot here.
and meanwhile, the Seiyu that you're interviewing is gonna be like, "Can we talk about the anime, please?" And there's no AKB member in it.
What's my mama? What?
Yeah, I have a good anime. It's AKB48. Have you ever seen that one?
Horrible. That's horrible.
Just imagine. No, so I'll be drinking water or something like that just to keep myself sane. Oh god.
Here.
Oh,
Except when Nozawa Arena ranks in.
Yeah.
Yes, no, we're
no.
all-
When we're watching that, when we're watching section, I'll just remember last year. You saw the video when you see these piles of beer showing up with DX and GinoZX. So we're gonna do that again, repeats. It's more fun this way, I would say.
yeah.
Although what I am gonna do is at Animecon, we're also gonna use the questionarium about people who don't know what AKB48 is, and pick their
Oh,
favorite.
yeah.
That's also an interesting part. So we'll be busy with that. Plus, I'm last year that was also funny because I was just walking inside the Animecon, and all of a sudden I hear River. I'm like, but I know DX is currently there. Derek is next to me. So who's playing that? And there were these just girls just doing the routine of River. And the thing
Yeah.
is, someone
Oh,
asked
yeah.
him like, "Oh, you know AKB?" And they're always going for the anime. And I'm like, "Well, you know they're a real group, right?" And like, "No." And then I showed them what River is, and they're like, just going insanely. And it's weird to think that there are fans out there who know what AKB48 is, but not the actual group.
Yeah, the anime
Yeah.
mostly. Yeah.
So I'm gonna be hunting about that and searching for merch. Then I think last year I got
Same.
every Come On Geek CD for like $5. So it's like maybe there someone's selling booster sets of like photo cards.
Oh yeah.
Who knows?
Mhm.
I think it's getting bigger and bigger awareness in the Netherlands for AKB48 or even idols in general. So that's why I'm so happy that actually NEcronomidol is showing up, because the awareness will be spread more even. And if people will get this concept, sky's the limit, I would say.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see their reaction.
Oh yeah.
So,
I'm sure that there will be news outlets there, and then maybe something good happens. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That will may not go viral, but at least will make like evening news or something. That
Yeah,
would be-
maybe
Well,
they'll
yeah.
go into a dome instead of an Animecon. They'll be at the Ziggo Dome, like a big arena or something like that.
Yeah.
That will.
Necroma's so happy just to be there. They don't care. I can tell you that for firsthand. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a great time, and I can't wait to see how we edit everything together next week. Once we get everybody, we should all like also kind of do our own individual interviews, and like we could all edit it in. I can just see Colin walking up to somebody and be like, "Hey, do you know AKB?
Yeah.
Hey, where are you going? AKB?
Oh, he's
Where
joining
are
me
you?"
with the survey.
Hey,
He's joining me with the
come
survey.
know?
He's joining me with the
You
survey.
flop,
The
come
big ass
here.
saucer. Yeah.
Oh wait, DX, what were you gonna
What
say?
did he say?
He's joining me when I walk around with that. Huge
Wait,
poster
with the
I made.
poster, yeah, with the foam
Yeah,
poster.
I want to come too if I can, like from around. So that'll be fun.
So fun.
I wish I had time.
Uh,
But you decided to insert yourself to be like master,
Ceremony.
master of ceremonies, and like, you're gonna be talking to everybody. So
Yeah, the whole weekend. Yeah, I still need to prepare a lot of questions actually. Well, you'll
Good
be
luck.
helping me with the Necronomidol interview, right?
oh, absolutely, yeah, that's no problem. It's
Okay.
easy for me. So yeah.
Well, and basically,
No
I'll
problem.
it'll be just I'll be as a fan because I new to Necronomidol. I'll just be asking questions. So, what do you think about this? Or you can explain me about this. How do you think the European tour going? Stuff like that. It's just normal questions. I'll fill in an hour some
Easy
way.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy.
I'm also looking forward to the karaoke that we're.
oh
Yes.
yeah.
Can
We're
we
gonna do-
please do it again? That was so
Oh,
much
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
All you guys, I still have pictures from that.
Yeah.
Watching you guys doing like Koitsuru fortune cookie together.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
heavy
Oh,
rotation,
great.
Coach Fortune Cookie.
Oh, heavy rotation as
So
well.
much fun.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
and
only
Yeah.
saw the Daily Motion video with you guys
Yeah.
doing Course or Fortune Cookie.
And
it's like,
Derek shed a tear when I did Maida Atsuko. What was it again?
Sakura
Ah.
Nanan Pagitachi.
Yeah.
Sakura no Hana
Oh,
Yeah, I did that one. So hopefully
Really
more
beautiful.
songs will be added.
Mhm.
We'll go there. We'll see. Okay, what songs do they have? Okay, Shoot Sign, Tsubasa wa Iranai,
I can do shoot sign. I can do shoot sign. I don't.
Mochi- yeah. Oh, God.
Negai
High
Moto.
tension.
It's like like
Why no song?
damn it.
Why no song?
Teacher, man. Let's do it. That's Colin's favorite song. Let's do Teacher. Let's have Colin be Yogura Yuri. That'd be so
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
He totally has the body for it, so let's do it.
Okay, so man, there's really not
For all
much
you-
news
for
to
all
talk
of you who
about.
don't know, before this started, when Colin came on the feed here, it was just a shot of his butt. So I'm thinking like, yes, you know what? Because he was standing up and his butt was like right in the camera. So I'm telling you right now,
It
this
was
guy
a
is the
distance.
next.
It's like this.
It was amazing, but it was
It
like
was
a
in full
perfect
view.
viewing shot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start calling like Colin.
Colin.
Oh, you should just, damn it!
Oh, Gary Colin, Yui Colin. Oh, there's so many variations.
Yep.
I love it.
Okay.
And I think it's perfect.
Yeah, so and the Animecon talk is very hyped, so we're great for that. Let's go back to the Sousenkyo talk. There's really not much news that happened on this week, so any announcement we're expecting? You think that we this will be happening, or maybe a surprise guest? Do we think? Are there? Yeah, go ahead, Colin.
You're muted.
Awesome,
You're muted.
Really, Colin? That's amazing.
Again.
Oh my god, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
You're muted again.
It's because his Yui powers is kicking in now.
No, he is muted. You can hear us. Could you? Go ahead.
Whenever you don't hear me, I don't. Like, it's freezing. My energy is so immense. Like, my internet can't.
But we
Again. Oh no!
No, it works. It works. Go ahead. Come back.
It's work. You're good.
Come back. Come back. No, he's gone. Colin, no.
Oh,
Colin has officially left.
Dyson. I can't say anything. Much as the new Gakuen trailer. That's what I think.
Well, we could see that. Maybe.
Yeah, that will be
If there's one
new
moment
characters.
they will do it, it will be then.
What about graduation announcements? Do we see anyone announcing?
Minigishi Minami.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's
I will.
definite.
That will break me. No.
I can see it.
I can see it, but I don't want it to happen.
I don't want it to happen though.
Same here.
No.
Kind of hoping for a
maybe.
new kind of hoping for a new wrestling event as well. Actually.
G1 is coming up.
G1 Climax, yeah.
But you know, with
yeah.
Michan isn't the only older member. We also have like Obamina. Maybe she will announce.
Yeah.
Nah,
For the
I think she really likes being an idol. I think Oba is definitely she's here to stay at least another year or two. I think if anyone, we'll see Churi. I think Churi's about out of it. I think she's been out a while. I think in her mind, I think Churi for sure. Dasu would be an interesting surprise because she's not going anywhere. You know, it seems like she's stuck. So if she doesn't rank this year, she may not announce graduation Sousenkyo. But it'll definitely be post Sousenkyo, and I definitely think it'll be this year, unfortunately. Because I think Dasu is just like, you know, I can't win. You know, so I have a feeling it'll be something like that. What do you guys think?
I like Dasu though, but I just hope she sticks around. I just hope she sticks around, even if not as a leader, but more as a mentor type thing, you know?
Yeah,
Because she's one of
I
the
would like that.
Colin?
I just hope she sticks around.
I don't think that the greater forces of the universe.
Okay.
I haven't. I broke up again. Sorry.
Yeah.
Question? I have an answer. I don't know the question, but I may have an answer.
No. The question was like, what do you think on the Dasu side?
I can't see her happening. She's a bit older. Maybe she's like, you know, as long as Jurina is there, I may not take the #1 position, but I think she is the #2. I can't see it happening. She's one of those.
Yukirin?
I wouldn't like it.
Yukirin or Sashi?
That would be a bit. You know, they aren't participating. So if they are there as a surprise, you know, handing flowers to whatever, I don't know, Nakanishi Chiyori coming in #1 or something like that. You know, when Achan gave flowers to Takamina, that I would like, but they don't have any business there.
They will be participating in the concert part, since
That's
the last
true.
year Senbatsu will perform the song first. So hashtag Sukinanda will be performed. And maybe, you know, last year they had every member do a little skit or like a little style to introduce themselves. Maybe there's like, they'll be quickly like, Kashiwaki Yuki, Sousenkyo is a must, or something like that.
But would that be good of her? If you, what I want to say, it's like she doesn't need to be there at the Sousenkyo itself, and then she's like, "Hey, I'm here. Bye. I'm going." Would that be? How would that be re-received?
It's never been done before. You can do the graduation announcement anywhere you want, anytime.
True.
Like
I think
Itano Tomomi did it at a interview of a documentary. It's like, when is it gonna be aired?
Crying out loud. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
Crazy.
I'm gonna graduate. Like, what?
Yeah. So I thought.
Yeah, that was really crazy because in the documentary you see the dude on the couch was like, he was like, holy, and he was like on his phone in like 2 seconds, like what did she just say?
Yeah.
You know, no one. But then I would say if Yukirin or Sashi maybe not so much, but if Yukirin were to come in and do that, it just feel a little out of taste, maybe, because it's like that's not your time. Like you're not even participating. Let this be about the time of these girls that are actually in it.
Remember,
because you know, go ahead.
Remember what happened last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look what happened with Riripon. She stole the entire Sousenkyo and made it about her. And as much as I love Riripon, always will, like, that was pretty crappy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was, and you saw me, John. You saw the looks that she was giving her and like what she said.
That was also the thing. It was next to Michan. Nito was next of giving the speech. She was like, "You're what?" It's like
what? And then, yeah, like, and Jury. And by the way, what's going on with Riripon? Anyone know? Is she still married?
Yes, she is still married. The ring is very good. She's doing TV shows and she's looking very good. Hey, her career is still okay, but
good.
Yeah, go ahead, Colin.
So great.
Did you guys mention Sayane?
Yeah, Sayane being announcing graduation.
Yeah. Okay. No. Then I didn't hear that. I can see her.
Wait.
Personally, and I think that she could do it there.
Maybe.
You know, I tell you who's gonna do it. If we're gonna get a graduation house, it's gonna be from an SK member because they're in Nagoya Dome. Why you'd want to do it in front of your fans?
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I can see that.
It's gonna be Dasu or Churi. It's gonna be Churi's probably gonna be the one, or Mina's a long shot, but like I would say Dasu or Churi, but I think Churi would be the one. I honestly think it's if she ends up ranking like 80 or something and not make Senbatsu, even if she makes Senbatsu, I have a feeling she's gonna be like, I just want to go hang out with my birds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just remember the concert from 2 years ago in Nagoya. That are still good memories because NGT was doing their performance, and then all of a sudden Sony was announcing, "Yeah, we've got you on this side." They announced Crow's Blood, and so I'm expecting those announcements as well, like new shows or.
Yeah.
So the Majiska Gakuen 6 is now. Or
I don't think I thought they had given it another name and no number.
Yeah, it's basically Majiska Gakuen 6, but it's like that's.
Like Kamasuka.
I think that will be announced. What you said, Colin, that will be definitely will there. News? No, you don't do a new single on the SoSenKyo announcement.
Maybe something related to the Junkin.
Too early.
I don't know anything else that they're doing this year that could be this early.
Well, I mean, you know, there's always a chance it's something completely left field. It could be another group announcement for crying out loud. You never know. You never know.
Pakistan 48.
Did you just say Pakistan 48?
Yeah, when I said it, I was like, wait. Well, you never know.
We could hear something about in Mumbai 48 because they've gone completely dark. It'd be cool if they brought it's a world Senbatsu. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, why not bring Mumbai? Why not bring Manila 48?
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way,
Manila 48.
They have their song. They have their song.
But they have so much drama already in their. But I just want them to come just to be like that. Like the annoying cousins that come, you don't really want to come to the family meeting. But when they're there, you have the most fun watching them because they're just nothing but drama from beginning to end before they leave. And like, you talk about them when they leave because they're that bad. So it'd be fun if they came. But just really sucks out of all this that Jakarta's not going to be there. Because they're the ones that would have benefited the most out of this. Because JKT, this could have been like the comeuppance of Jakarta. This could have been like, we didn't go anywhere. We were the first sister group, for the most part. We're back, and they're gonna be celebrating Ramadan because idiots at AKS forgot about that's only one of the most holiest days of the year.
Yeah, same weekend.
Okay.
You did see the existence of Taipei 48.
I mean,
Twitter video with Jury and I visiting.
Yeah. So how do you explain that, Derek?
It's like Manila 48 having what, like 20 handshake events already. They haven't put out anything, and they're still trying to figure out their group, and they're basically drawn. They're already, I think, just today, like one of their biggest members that hasn't done anything is left. So it's like Taipei. It's like, again, they're still a myth, guys. I mean, it's just all fake footage. It's like landing on the moon footage. It's debatable. I'm telling you. I mean, where's Muriabe? That's all I'm saying. Where is she? You know, I don't even think Trina went to Taipei. I think she went somewhere that they made it look like Taipei, and because it's just, honestly, it's a myth. It's not going to happen. I wish it would. It won't. It's just like Manila 48. They're going to be stuck the next 5 years trying to figure out, you know, their groups and just doing handshakes and making money, and then they're going to quit because it's like they can't get their stuff together. They just can't. So Thailand is the only place outside of Jakarta that actually did anything, because we all know what happened with China. China stole everything and left, unfortunately. And yes, they did. They stole it. So, you know, basically that leaves us JKT, which we're not hearing anything about, and they could have had their glory. They don't get anything now because of the humongous mistake AKS made. And that leaves us, you know, BNK. You know? And honestly, I think it's their time anyways. They've proven that it's their time. So I say all power to BNK. I hope Music Spring Rocket. Hope we see a lot of it. Hope, you know,
A friend of mine actually
let the dogs out.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's fine.
Oh, don't
Sorry
be.
for it,
I'm
funny.
nothing. I can't say anything.
Animals are awesome. Animals are great.
Yeah, currently this dog you're hearing is on a what do you call it? A sleepover for the weekend. Normally this dog is not here,
Aw.
so
Dog sleepover.
yeah,
Dog sleepover. How cool.
yeah, that happens. It's not my dog; it's my neighbor's dog. So still.
Very nice of you.
Other than that, well, we had a report from, of course, our Canadian guy who's currently in Japan doing handshake events.
Yep.
Well, if you could call it a report, it's just like random shoutouts and then a picture. Well, he had the bad luck that like a lot of members were sick or didn't feel well, or the ones he wants to meet.
Thank you.
Nerves.
Yeah, I
Nerves
think
versus
think
Sousenkyo.
that is. Was nice that he met someone. He got fished by Iwata Saho, and I saw the video. It's okay.
Report him.
You just see him just going like nervous and just big smile on his face, and you see Sao being like, "Come on, you want to talk? What's up?" Just being so nice and like a real like being your girlfriend on that side, and it's very hard to be. Damn dog, shut up!
Let the dogs out, your neighbor.
This is so annoying. The rest, there are like 6 dogs in this neighborhood. All of them shut up except for this one damn dog. And I could close everything up and it would still be here. So
It's all good.
yeah.
That's all good.
Anyway,
Yeah,
with the
I
Saho
met-
was looking great.
Yeah.
Was very cute. Go ahead, Derek.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you were done talking about Sao. I was gonna say, yeah, like I met with Yayo this week, and we got a little bit of lunch at I can never say it right. Dotor, Doubtor. They're everywhere in Japan. And yeah, and I showed him what I usually eat, and we were just going over, and all he talked about was Mako. Like it's just,
Of
the
course.
dude is.
Of course.
I mean, it's just like endless, and he gave me a bunch of CDs.
Oh,
Oh.
I mean, there's like packs and packs of them. I mean, it's just.
Oh,
it's-
my.
Shall we make the announcement then, Robin? Want to make the
well,
announcement?
no. Let Derek make the announcement. He has the merchandise.
Yeah.
Jabba Jabba.
So,
Oh.
Jabba Ja, we will
Oh, that
have
was the
quite a few to possibly give our lovely live viewers, depending. I don't know how we're going to do it. It's
Okay.
up to Robin.
Well, I would say there is a chance you can get these then if you join us at the anime convention at our panel. And
There
we
you go.
have on Friday a question, well, an Ask Me Anything, an AMA, and questionarium.
okay.
So who knows? Maybe we'll give some there out there. We also have a panel on Saturdays. Who knows? Maybe we'll give something out there. And yeah, Sunday will be packed. That's the SoSenKyo talk, of course. So who knows? Maybe we'll have some time to give it out there. You just have to show up.
There's quite a
That's the
few.
only thing you have to do. Yeah. So,
Come.
Oh,
but still, I don't have Jabba Jabba yet. So maybe I'll ask a nice question. And
You don't have Jabba Jabba.
I don't have a Jabba Jabba. No,
Nachan is the center and you don't have it.
because the song sucks.
That's true, but
That's a good point, but
It's no excuse. I know Nachan is the center, but it's not like, yes, I need this because this song is amazing. Even the dogs agree. I said Jabba Ja and they bark.
I can't blame you on that one.
yeah, true.
I have
Yeah, no.
a spare one. Maybe I can give it to you.
Who knows?
I've got,
Colin,
four
trust
of
me,
them.
you don't need to. I have a whole. I do not want to be bringing any of these back with me. So please.
I remember last year you had your suitcase filled up with all this stuff, and then you're like, oh, just
thumbnail, yeah.
take it on that side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, too much.
okay. I really have nothing this week. Okay, let's talk about AK Bingo. We missed a few episodes since the Sosenkyo talk. So, Colin, you wanted to talk about the Muchibari Dodgeball episode, and the other two were not that good, to be honest. The SNS talk, it's like, which has the best text? I'm like,
Yeah, I was expecting so much more.
I haven't seen those. I am behind
Yeah,
on
you're not
Bingo.
missing
I've
You're not missing
I've never
anything.
been
No.
very
I was
busy.
kind of
but
hoping. I was
forgot.
hoping it was kind of like the old Milk Queen did it in the past, with the Miya Zawasai being the queen of.
Yeah,
No.
Miyazawa Sai was excellent on this side, but this was
Yeah.
like...
I was hoping it was kind of like that actually. So.
I mean, if they're gonna do old skits, man, like they got it right with Muchiburi, but they should go back to Shojiki Shogi because that would be
definitely,
that's always there is not a bad one of those.
No.
Because these girls, they really start asking these questions, and you got to think, wait a minute, these girls really are trying to attack each other in some cases, like, and it's just it comes out. So, and just as an example, like, I mean, right off the top of your head, who do you think would make the best Shojiki Shogi, pairing right now? Just right now, if you could pick. two people.
Gotomoe Shino Hinana.
Yeah, Shimuguchi
Well, that's
Hinata,
okay. That's an obvious one, and that's a good one. But I'm saying, just who do you think would? Like, think about it for a moment.
Out of AKB? Well,
out of just
okay.
just in general.
Komiyama Haruka is a good one.
Yeah.
Fukuoka
But who?
Sena, I think, knows a lot.
Mm.
If these two were against each other.
I would say Okada Nana versus Yuri.
Oh,
Okada Nana
Muto
versus Yuri.
sisters. Muto sisters.
The Muto sisters would be good.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Mhm.
Oh,
That would be a lot of fun. Okay.
To be honest, Murayama Yuri and Okada Nana wouldn't be
Oh,
that. I would be too sweet. I think it wouldn't be that even.
yeah.
It'd be kind of funny though.
Yeah, a little bit. It wouldn't be bad. There isn't the
Too
best
flirty.
Shojiki.
Too flirty.
Let's see.
Colin, I don't think there's such a thing as too flirty between AKB girls.
I think
Trust me.
I think
I'm
Macha.
okay
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
that's true.
I think Macharin with anyone
Oh,
would be insane.
Ah.
Macharin has a customs,
I know
as you
one.
know. Yeah.
Okabe versus Takashi Juri. Okabe versus Takashi Juri.
Right. Okay.
yeah.
Jury. That's what I was wanting to hear because Jury is like catty. Like she's no filter. Like she says what she's thinking. And I'm thinking, who kind of got into it? And it's Okabe, remember?
Yeah,
So
Okabe
it's like
did, yeah.
those two could just bam. Like,
I'm thinking
It would
also
probably
Takahashi Juri and Kojima Mako because they actually live together. So well, they live in the same apartments. That's the thing.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that would
yes.
be cool. Or
Yeah.
Yeah, there'd be some good matchups. They should think about doing that because it's you can't go wrong with it, especially if you get like crazy questions like we've seen in the past with like past Shojikis. It's like
You know what also was
you
a
took it
good.
milk. What's that?
You know what also was a good show they had? That was the one with of course they had. But of course the one person would ask.
Tozen.
Yeah, Tozen.
Huh?
Naturally.
Oh,
they-
Tozen.
They're
Yeah,
falling
yeah,
in
yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Dog.
Wait, I just.
mask. First.
Hey, well, they throw him in the. That's old
Yeah,
school.
yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
that'd be fun. No, the Tozen, like any chance you could see an idol get pied in the face or with cream, it's like you just can't beat it. So.
Hey, speaking of which, we saw a good blast on Muchuribi Dodgeball.
Yep. Oh man.
Who was
No,
that
it's like-
again?
Kayoyon.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
with the glow in the dark
Yeah.
special
the
version.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Also, what do you guys think? Because I saw the Nogizaka side or Shirai Shimai doing the hype man, that guy that's now popular currently. What do you think the AKB version was with Oguri Yui doing that?
She did it. It was
She did it.
amazing.
Yep.
I
It
thought
was,
she did
it was,
great.
yeah, she did some fun stuff. So she didn't want to do it because she once hit and she's like, just
I
like
know.
no. No,
She did.
she had a very good showing on that side.
Yeah,
I,
very
I
good.
do think Shirashima is better because Shirashima likes that ORI stuff.
Uh,
So
Yeah, I don't know. I thought Yu was amazing in it. I just really. What do you think, Colin? Colin, what do you think?
I think you did pretty good. They did.
Yeah.
I was worried at first that they wanted to do those 10 gags, 10 between two people, 20. That would be very long, but it was quite rapid fire, and she did good job with coming up with all those gags in such a short amount. And she isn't known to be a variety girl. At least I don't think so. So
No.
that was
No, right.
good.
Exactly.
the boxes, those were pretty interesting. It was,
Oh, that
it
was
would
yeah.
look so much fun actually. It wasn't actually
it's
that much
fun.
of a
I wanted
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, I actually
So
want to do it myself. Yeah.
Yeah, everything like all the punishments were like hyper versions of former punishments or some new ones, but like even like with the cannon with the cream shot like
Yeah.
like it's like it was glow in the dark. You know what I mean? Like it's like they really, I give them credit, they tried to do something new.
Yeah.
So that was cool. That was really cool. They tried to do something a little different. But yeah,
Wasabi
like
toothpaste.
yeah, that's,
Yeah.
oh, that was so bad. I couldn't even watch. That was so bad.
Yeah. Wow. The one thing, Sato Kiara crying. That was a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Minus points for that. It was normally sometimes when they cry it's very emotional, but this was like you're just now being. I don't know, Satokiara. We talked about her, and she's like, oh, she's good on this side, good on that side. But now I'm like, you need to change your attitude a little bit if you still want to be popular, because now you're falling to this bit of being annoying, and that's a case. It's like, yeah, you don't want to be in that.
I agree. I don't like her to begin with. She's not somebody I care about one bit. So I just, the less of her the better. But I think it's like an AK bingo. Girls go through segments. We had a lot with Megaton when the new announcers came on, and then we've been going. And there was a Matrin. Matrin had a whole bit. It's her time, but it's gonna be over soon, I think. And also too, like that SNS thing didn't work very well. I feel like they really should definitely keep bringing back some older stuff. They should bring back the older stuff because it was fun, but just pick the right ones, the Shojiki and stuff, and let these girls, like, pick some new girls too. I wouldn't have any problem if it's two girls I've never seen, but then that's how we get new members we like.
Sure.
Like, to me, they need to start thinking about AK Bingo as a place to find out about new members. Matrin's whole success and fame right now is directly related to
AK
Bingo. Satokiara, again, AK Bingo. So let's keep doing that. Let's keep giving more new girls a chance.
Yeah, I actually want to know a bit more about Kaioyon and such,
That's what I mean. I didn't know that anything. It's like, it was cool to see her. She was interesting. So.
Yeah. Would say with other members. Yeah, I think that they should go. Did you guys, by the way, see the shot of the cream shot where it landed?
On her face.
Face?
In the background.
On her throat. It was like, it was like, oh yeah. I don't think it hurts that much, but still.
A little bit shocked.
So, have you guys watched Kakanai?
I
The
don't.
new one? Not
It's been
yet.
boring. I don't know. I just haven't really been into it.
Well, the last two were like the little games they played to get the trip, and there was a fun part with Sugai and Moria Akane, where they had to bust a balloon, and Akane is so competitive, so Sugai was just like holding the balloon, and Akane went BAM! Just you see in slow motion, and they added the edit sound of a gunfire, and like just insanity. It was actually pretty
kinda
fun. And Watanabe Risa, the one who's a little quiet always, they had to go
Rika
into.
or Risa?
It's the one,
clumsy one, or the clumsy one, or
the clumsy one. That's the quiet one, right?
The clumsy one is Rika.
Oh, Rika. Okay. She had an eye mask on to like play a zombie, and suddenly she was like very, I'm a zombie, going like this crazy. She was very active, and people were surprised, just like, you have an eye mask on, and now you're this active. So should we just keep an eye mask on you for the entire of the show? So there were some funny moments in there for this week. I would say that I think that's also a part you could watch.
Yeah, I kind of want them to like revisit the love stories between them. Like I want to know what the current love situation is between all the members, because that
Well-
was the funniest thing I've, like I think they did it on Kaya Bingo. It wasn't DXTakamina, was
Yeah,
it?
it was Keiki Kakanai. They did the love triangle stuff.
Yeah, like that's so funny, because it's like when they started to get into it, it was just so intense as far as like the connections. The girls are like getting real into it. So I'd like to see a revisit to see where who's all with each other
Well,
now.
good news then, because the games they played, they decided to couples going to events. So starting now from this week, they will go with the who went number one. They will have a separate date, and they will do that
Right.
continuously till everyone has been placed in there. They got to do something
Oh,
with
that's
others members falling apart in Keikizaka.
What's that referencing?
Well, currently there are 4 or 5 members out of Kanji Keikizaka.
Really? If I've been not watching that long? What? Well, I know like Shida, like
No, they're taking
Monica.
breaks. They're taking breaks. Shida Monica, Hirata Yurina,
Harada,
Araoi is out of it, and sometimes Imaizumi Yui. She's sometimes there, sometimes she's out. So it's 4 currently, I think. Still, that's a
Wow.
lot for the Kanji.
Hmm.
We'll
chunk.
see, we'll see what in the future. I'm waiting now because it's during the time it's recording. The new episodes will be coming out, so that will be my recommendation for
Well,
next week. And the Sousenkyo, of course.
Also those that know Kanji Keikizaka's schedule for releases, is it unusual that we've only had one single this year and we're going on June?
They had
Is
3
that
last year,
strike a
right?
balance? Right? Like,
I
does
wanna-
that strike a chord with anyone? Like, is
Okay.
it unusual?
Remember, so silent majority 1, 2. They always do 3, right? Or 2 is 3 or 2, because the
Yeah.
album stuff doesn't count technically.
No.
So Fukuwaon came out last year around January, February. No, the Futari Saison came out in November. So in March, Fukuwaon came out.
Yeah, March, April, I think.
As like this year's Garasu Oware. So then, no, after Fukuwaon came, the album came out, and they didn't have a new song until Garasu Oware. So they really, was it last year only one Keikizaka single came out?
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. We've only had one since January or so. Like that just strikes me as a little odd, and I wonder if it's because of all this, personnel issues, or if they're just really not. I don't know if anybody's up to date on this, and our fans let us know. Also, too, just to backtrack real quick, anybody got any Shogi matchup lineups they want to see? Put that in the comments. I can't wait to read them.
Very good.
But
Keikizaka
but yeah,
46. Go ahead.
yeah,
go
like I
continue.
mean, to me, it's like, they kind of hit a wall. They were on fire last year, and then now they're having all these issues. Techi not being at the front and center certainly was the biggest
Oh
blow, I
no!
think.
See, I'm forgetting one.
No?
So
Right.
last year, it was Fukuwon and Kasinifu Karatemo. That was number
Yeah,
5.
that's
Number
the
6.
way- dun, dun.
Yeah. So when I need more information than just somewhere in 2017. Let's see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like at this
This helps.
point, it's like, what do we have? We
Maybe
don't-
we hear something tomorrow, because
Okay.
that's usually
Oh.
the case.
So
That's how it goes.
last year, on the April, was it April?
Wow.
Yeah, 5th of April, Fukuwon came out, and then on the 25th of October, Kazunifu Karatemo came out. Those were the only 2 last year. This
okay.
year, Garasu Oware came out on March 7th. So that means we can still have, I don't know, 6 months till the next one comes out in March. So that's
I
now 3
see.
months away.
Okay, so it's not really breaking their role there. Okay.
Yeah, well, when they started, they had Silent Majority, Sakai Niwa Shikanai, and Futari Sazon in the same year. And they've been
Right.
coming out for 4 months. Every 4 months or so, they would do a new single.
Right.
Well, they had the album also coming out in... Oh, wait a minute, look at this. Oh, we were forgetting something. So, this year coming out on the 20th of June is the Hiragana side.
Ah, that's
Oh,
right.
I
That's right. That's
remember.
right.
Hashi Ridasu Shunkan. It's coming out. It's an album that's coming out from this year. So, yeah, if you have the sister groups of the original, wait, it's not a sister group. It is a sister group now, right? Hiragana
I guess
Keikizaga.
technically.
Yeah. Oh man, it's so confusing. So they are bringing out an album, but then the new single of Kanji will come out, I think, in the fall. Hmm.
Perhaps.
That is not good for their popularity, I would say. They are currently on a
That's
pretty
true.
rise, so they're maybe that's why Garasu Oware came in when the other song. They're going back to the forest. Maybe they're doing a reset, and less is more. Who knows?
Mm.
Time will tell.
We'll see. All right, we filled in an hour, unbelievably so.
Wow, really?
So
That went fast.
I have one recommendation for next week.
Yep.
Well, multiple, but one that
Multiple,
you
but-
should watch, and that is the
Yeah.
SoSenKyo from AKB48, coming out on Saturday, June 16th.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, 16th. So watch that. If you're in Netherlands, there's only one place you should go that weekend, and that's in The Hague in Animecon. If you don't have tickets, tickets are still available. You can get them at the door as well. Coming out with us, you'll definitely have a good time. Doesn't matter how crazy it's gonna be. We're just gonna enjoy ourselves the whole weekend and come up to us, just say hi. Who knows? Take pictures. I don't know if you want those.
I do.
Well, sure. Yeah, we're gonna take pictures, definitely. So come say hi. Don't forget the day before Animecon, Thursday in the Rock Palace, we have NEcronomidol doing their performance live, and the funny thing is, the entrance is free. So definitely come to that. And Derek, take it away from here.
Yeah, that's a last minute show that I booked. I had some help with a lovely girl from The Hague, so thank you for that, Francisca.
Francisca
Oh,
Hagen.
you know Francisca? Yeah, she helped me. She actually went there and did it. All props and power to that girl for supporting idols and not just saying she supports. She actually did something, and she did it like that. So love you, girl. You're gonna get a lot of free merch, I think, when we see you. But I was gonna say it's a free show. I don't know what it's gonna be like. It's never been there. It is world famous. There's a lot of people that go through the doors of this
Yeah,
place.
it changed the name. It's still the Rock Palace, but the store name is now like the Sky something. But it's fairly in the center of the city.
Cool.
Very approachable. So hey, if you're just in The Hague and you just check out the cafes, the bars, just walk a little bit further. There's the Rock Palace that starts at 7:30. Like I said, it's a big place, so you can just all come and just have fun and enjoy. And after the concerts, they will have a checky, right?
Yes, yeah. So like it's a free live. So the keyword being free. I'd like to help Necroma out and get them some cash and try to make their trip in Europe a successful one on the financial side. I don't I'm sure it's been great for them. I mean, so far the Europe tour, I'll get to that in a moment, it's been really good. But I would say Bupon is what it's called when you do the merch. And there will be checkies, and I believe we're doing individuals. If there's not like a ton of people, if there's a lot, we might just do a group checkie. That's Ricky's call, that's not mine. But I would think it's going to be individual checkies. I know we're doing individuals for AnimeCon for sure. But yeah, definitely this is a chance to meet them twice if you're going to AnimeCon and this. But this is a little more special because it's going to be a lot smaller, a lot more intimate. I don't think there's a stage. So it's like you're going to see the girls right in your face, and that's awesome.
Go ahead.
It's just gonna be fun. Yeah, I was gonna say, Necroma, they're absolute pros. They know they can play anywhere. They're really good. They're super friendly. For being the dark goddesses of Cthulhu, they sure have very bright personalities when you meet them. And most of all, the thing about them is that they love their fans. So they want to make new fans. This is their first time ever in the Netherlands. Okay, this is the first time they're ever gonna be in the Netherlands. First time ever performing in the Netherlands. So, let's. I'm asking the people.
How much do you think it costs? How much does it cost to actually sign up for or get some merch? What price range do we need to think about?
Oh yeah. Well, assuming I'm just going by what it is in Japan and how it would translate to US dollars. So like, typically like, CDs range from like 10 US dollars. Again, it would translate over to yen and euros. I don't know, but about $10 for their lesser ones. It goes up a little bit more than that. I think it's like 25 for a shirt. Again, they might have different prices now. They might have a different set for Europe. There's going to be some private personal stuff from the idols. I think they like each of the idol girls have made their own stuff. So I think there's going to be some personal items from the girls that actually made them themselves, maybe still available. The rest of the Europe days might have cleaned that out. But the big thing is the checkies. Basically for checkies, it's for like $5 or whatever. You can get a checkie with them where they'll take a picture with you, or if you want, you could just ask them to take a picture themselves. A lot of fans in Japan like that. They don't even take a picture with themselves anymore because they've done it so many times. They'd just rather have a picture of the girl. And then for $10, they'll sign it. And when they're signing, that's where you get to like really talk with the girl. And they'll even if you don't know Japanese, it's okay. They will work with you if you know English. You'll figure it out. And that's part of the fun anyways of meeting them. And some of the girls are better in English than others, but don't let that scare you. They're all super nice. And I know some of them have been working very hard on their English. So, I would say go meet them all. Meet all 5 of them because they're all really tremendous with their fans. They seriously, I've been to a lot of underground Chica shows. NEcroNoMA really kills it when it comes to like loving their fans. They remember you. They'll talk with you for much longer than probably any idol should. Ricky oftentimes has to tell you a couple times to leave because the girls they suck you in and they just want to talk to you, and it's genuine. There's not a single fan that walks away from a NEcroNoMA checkie unsatisfied. I've yet to see it. And then most of the time at their shows, the fans just loop. They just keep looping until we have to tell them we're done. Like they just keep buying tickets. So for $15, I think it's a homework checkie. Basically, they'll go home, they'll do something real special, like sign it real special, and then they'll give it to you the next live. But I don't think we're going to be doing that because obviously, who knows when they'll see you next. They can keep it for if you come to Japan, I guess. But basically, plan on spending about $10 for a checkie, but plan on bringing $50 and buying it for all 5 girls if we do individuals, because they all really deserve it. I don't think the lines will be that terribly long. I don't know. If we have a great turnout, then awesome. But plan on looping. Like go meet, or maybe you like one of the girls and you can just keep looping. That's totally okay. That's also how you build a relationship with them. Because think about it. Then when you see them at Animecon, if you go, they're gonna see you. They're gonna know you. Oh, you were at the show Thursday. You're awesome. You looped my line like 3 times. Guess what? I'm zeroing in on you, and they'll do that because the girls really know how to do that. So definitely come, and please, it's free. It's not even gonna cost you anything. There's flyers in the window. You can't miss it. Like they're performing right next to the window of the main store, I believe. So that's gonna be interesting too to see a bunch of people outside maybe watching. Like, have fun. Come have fun with us. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be crazy. We'll be there anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not. No.
Well, sorry, Colin.
Sorry about that.
Flores will
Colin-
be there, I think.
Oh, Flores
Yes.
over there. Yeah, he's definitely
Flores
going to be there.
Oh, he's mad promoting it. He's doing awesome. And then Saturday, they have a meet and greet at 10 in the morning. NEcronomidol will be doing a meet and greet. More like a question and answer. It's more like an interview. They're not doing checkies or anything. So if you come, if you have any questions about idols and stuff, like anything dealing with NEcroNoMA, or you're curious about their life, in that sense, it'll be a more formal thing. I think we're going to do that, talk about them. And then 1 o'clock will be the show. Try to get to the venue area around 12:45. We're going to start letting people in. And then, I think they're on for 45 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. It might be a long set. And then after that, we're going to do Buppon checkies until they kick us out, or until Ricky says enough. I don't know. And then I'll be selling Buppon until I have to go away to do my thing, which I think, Robin, you said is at 4. I'll be doing a panel on the Tokyo underground idol scene of 2018, and it's right now, I'm telling you, it's super comprehensive. Like I'm getting ridiculous with it. So but I'm also going to be asking a lot of questions to you guys, so please come. If you're going to come, ask me any questions you want. I can tell you from my experience what I've seen. It's going to be amazing. But please come and check out NEcronomidol. If there is a huge response, I can pretty much guarantee they'll come back. Because they're going to be coming back to Europe, I'm sure, again, and we'd love to include the Netherlands as part of that. So please come out and show some love. We really appreciate it.
Very good. One more thing to promote, I believe, Derek. That's also coming up then in a few more months, in August.
Yes, and then in August, East Meets West Fest, East Meets West Music Fest in Anaheim, California. NEcronomidol will be going to that as well. They are headlining it, and then co-headlining is Yanakoto Sotomuto, one of the most emotional and most powerful underground idol groups in the industry today, with probably one of the most gifted singers in the industry today. And then also Hanako-san of the Toilet, 14th generation. She will be coming out of the toilet to kill all of you and murder you and tell you to go to hell. You know, like she did to her recent, a poor recent Italian fan that had no idea what to expect. And
rest in peace.
did I tell you guys about that? Did I tell you about that? Like what I did? So I was at a recent live event with Hanako, and I helped her do checkies, and I was absolutely terrible at it, so I probably pissed her off a lot. So I'm sorry, Hanako, but because I'm not that good at it yet, because I'm just starting. But there's an Italian fan there at the show. He's the only foreigner, and he was asking me he's like, what do I do? And I was explaining, and I was translating between Hanako and him, and it was just, the conversation was just out there. But at the end, she's like, get down on your knees, and he was like, why? And she's like, you want me to just destroy you, because it's called a destroy checky. And he's like, no. And I'm like, no, get down. So he's like, okay. So he got down, and she's like sprayed him, because she sprays people with like this stuff to make sure they're clean, and then she put her arm around, just freaking choked him out. And then as he was like recovering, he like walked away. Hanako was like, thank you. She's like, please go to hell, jikoku. And it was the sweetest thing, but it was the most typical Hanako, but it was like, you can expect that at East Meets West. She is going to go crazy, and she's actually been practicing her English. She was very good at English with this fan. I was very impressed. But they're going to play. There's going to be a bunch of metal groups from America playing, like Abigail Williams. They haven't been doing anything in a while. They're making like an awesome return. They're headlining the first day with NEcronomidol. Name from San Francisco, Phoenix Ash, a Japanese band from Tokyo and San Francisco. They're going to be playing. There is a couple more groups, and then also Japanese pop, American idol groups. There's going to be Paprika Marie. She's an actual bona fide idol, and Ferry, which they're brand new, and they're a duo, Japanese, they're mixed girls. They're going to be playing. It's going to be amazing. And then there's a VIP on Sunday. It's Saturday and Sunday, so it's 2 days. Sunday is the VIP we're doing, and if you buy a VIP ticket, even at the lowest level, you can go in and do meet and greets. But as you get higher up in the tiers, you're going to get all kinds of crazy stuff that we hope will make it justified. I don't think we can really justify what we're asking. It's more to help the group, so keep that in mind before you roll your eyes at what we're asking. But they are going to be doing a lot of special stuff. We're going to have like special, like for example, if you like Sari in NEcronomidol, you can request to have her photo. We're going to do a framed photo that's going to 1 in a million. You're the only one that's going to have it. We're going to have a special poster. Only the people that go in the VIP are going to have that poster. So very much collector's items that may even be worth something someday, because these groups are so famous and getting to be so huge in the underground world.
Very
so
nice.
It's going to be awesome. Thank you.
All right. Anyone else with a recommendation before we wrap this up for episode 99?
Join us at Animecon.
I have 3.
Three. Let's hear it.
There's a new Team 8 documentary on YouTube on the AKB48 channel.
Yes.
People can watch that. I forgot it. Oh yeah, on the 12th of June, Okabe Team A is going to perform for the first time.
Ooh.
Very cool.
That will be
Very
cool.
good. Good luck.
Number 3, my Oshi, Sasaki Yukari, will be doing a stage play next month. Called Cats and Dogs Promise Lights something. And what freaked me out, she will be doing it with a ex-Barry Scobo member, Masa Sudo, and I love Barry Scobo, maybe people remember that. So I am
just hyped. Completely hyped.
So I got nuts when I read her name.
Very cool.
That's
very cool.
That was me.
Nice. So we have lots to do next week. Well, look forward to that, I would say. With that, though, thank you for watching this week's episode of 48 Talk.
Still vote for our Oshis.
Still vote. Nazawarena, Okaranana, anyone like that. And hopefully we'll see you all next week at Animecon. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
In the Netherlands.
Woo!